Hello everyone and welcome to the Len Clay Stadium in Obuasi, where this afternoon we're bringing you our continuing coverage of the MTN FA Cup for the year 2020-2021. This afternoon in pole position will be two teams that are battling for qualification into the quarterfinals. Kumasi Asante Kotoko taking on Asokwa Deportivo. You can call it a derby, as both teams are based here in the Ashanti region. We'll be taking a look at the gentlemen to do battle for the two sides, but first we need to tell you that the weather is clear, sun is up, and there's soft breeze blowing across. So hopefully we're hoping that we can bring you nothing but the best when it comes to association football. Let's take a look at the gentlemen to do honors for the two sides. And referee Eric Owusu Prempe gets us underway in this MTN FA Cup round of 16 tie. They pick it up and try to come forward. George Daku loses concentration. Strong tackle comes in, claiming innocence.
And then we see that challenge again. Yes, he wanted
Kotoko not picking up the maximum points as their fans would have wished. But Kotoko clearly have their eye on the FA Cup, and unfortunately the flag was up for offside.
Great build-up from Asokwa Deportivo. You could feel this was the Safu Taylor and Andy Kumi making sure that ball is tapped in or in a good position to finish up.
Well, there's an awkward header back by Deportivo. Referee notices an infringement in the 18-yard box, and it could be disaster for Asokwa Deportivo. And
First it was that cross, it couldn't go through, and Frimpong who had that ball, it wasn't well cleared.
And I think the header came with an infringement in the process. Goalkeeper got the action and got the angle well, delayed a little bit. Fabio Gama has it for Kotoko. Comes to the near side now. Stephen Asante threads a pass through. An opportunity for Asokwa Deportivo into the 18-yard box. They are back in the game. But unfortunately, flag had already gone up.
And look at the passing and that wonderful ball. But assistant line one, Gilbert Adom Mensah, had his flag long time up.
Missed opportunity by Deportivo, but obviously this clearly tells us that they can make inroads into the heart of defense of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and they must be extremely sharp and careful.
And what amazed me was the passing precision. I mean, they passed about 8 to 10 touches before they got into the 18-yard box of Kotoko.
Well, on the other side of the field is Imoro, who's running after that, has the better of his marker, but kicked the ball up a bit too high. Over the line it went. And so it will be a goal kick for Deportivo.
Such a delight to watch when they are in their elements,
yeah.
Deportivo.
Well, we did indicate at the commencement of the game that they play like an academy team, and we've seen so much from this team. Asokwa Deportivo on the offensive. Kotoko making it hard for them to come out, but here's Seth Kwajo. Try to keep the ball in play, they do. And then they work again into the 18-yard box. Timely clearance there, corner kick advantage for Asokwa Deportivo, but they had to take Kayake and his long dangling legs to prevent a goal from happening.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. Again, Asokwa Deportivo threatening Kumasi Asante Kotoko goal area.
Not overrode at all, but unfortunately on that occasion, the trick did not work for George Daku.
They are the home of football talent, and they are showing such great talent from this young chaps here.
Exactly. And for those who followed the exploits of Stephen Frimpong Manso, the head coach, you realize that he also has a knack for the young and developing players. And from what we're seeing now, it looks like he's got a pretty good bunch of players in Asokwa Deportivo. Take a few steps, pick up the pieces, and then move forward. Adon Frimpong. Foul on Fabio by Captain.
Again, we look at that infringement. Adon to Fabio, and Fabio was tackled from behind.
The target for many a player. That game could not materialize, but this one is happening. It is Imoro into the 18-yard box. Easy goal for Ivan Sadomako.
Attacking that ball, and he makes it goal number 3 in the MTN FA Cup for Kotoko. Look at
3 goals.
Pass. Brilliant pass.
Exactly. Playing against the 9-time champions. I remember the first time was way back in 1958, and they won it against Accra Hearts of Oak. In 59, they won it against Ashantis. And they allow Kumasi Asante Kotoko to regather, and that will be it for the first 45 minutes of action in this local derby in the MTN FA Cup round of 16. Waiting for the support, he gets it. Looking for that drive, that power. Razak had it covered all the way. But again, a very good effort.
Well, good effort from the captain, Gordon. But look at the Kotoko defensive wall.
Well, the fans will not be too happy to hear you say thankfully he missed. When they do now, this looks good for them. Lace on the pass. Looking for that left-footed drive, which didn't happen. In comes the cross, and that's the goal. And everybody here at the Lankley Stadium would applaud.
Finish. I mean, they've been playing around Kotoko defense, and that pass from Seth Kwejo, locating from Pong, who, swinging that wonderful cross, and there was Asamoah to finish up. Brilliant play from Deportivo, but I told you Kotoko were being more like Kadesika since the start of the second half. They don't show promise. They've not played like the team. And look at them all over the place.
Quite well. Cutting through the middle. Lace on the pass again. Good reflexes by Razaka Balora.
And they are looking at this wonderful Asokwa Deportivo players run at them. Where was the marking? You see Kotoko players chasing shadows now. And
Fabio will leave that for Imoro as usual, who sends a long one in. Adumako lays on the pass, but on force.
Well, delightful football from Asokwa Deportivo. Not enough to penetrate the Kotoko defense and put a lot more pressure, but it's Kotoko who have shown maturity, who have shown the world that they are the defending champions, and they are playing with a mojo here.
Kotoko kick-off playing from left to right. Kotoko are leading by 2-0. Waiting for the support, he gets it. Looking for that drive, that power. Razak had it covered all the way. Now they come forward again, and it's almost always exciting when they have an opportunity to come forward, but they always hit the brick wall when they do. Now this looks good for them. Lace on the pass, looking for that left-footed drive, which didn't happen. In comes the cross, and that's the goal. And everybody here at the Lankley Stadium would applaud. They worked so hard for it, and at the end of it, Samuel Owusu writes his name on in the books of Deportivo.
I mean, they've been playing around Kotoko defense, and that pass from Seth Kwejo, locating from Pong, who, swinging that wonderful cross, and there was Asamoah to finish up. Brilliant play from Deportivo, but I told you Kotoko were being more like Kadesika since the start of the second half. They don't show promise. They've not played like the team. And look at them all over the place. Just 2 men of Deportivo players in the 18-yard box against 4 Kotoko players, and they couldn't defend that ball. It's all over. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have overpowered Asokwa Deportivo. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko 2, Asokwa Deportivo 1.